Yet once again we're going to talk about the X1 Carbon. How does BambuLab's flagship 3D printer from 2022 holding up in nearly the end of 2024? Is it still a good value purchase? Should you buy one now, or should you wait for the new BambuLab flagship 3D printer that supposedly come out in the near future? Let's find out together.
9, 6, 9. 8, 6, 9.
We are the proud owner of the X1 Carbon since the successful Kickstarter launch campaign. We did have here and there some minor issues with the printer, which we could fix ourselves. Overall, we are very content about the capabilities of this 3D printer, just like the majority of our 3D printing community is. But is this machine still holding up its popularity at this day? Are people now going to other models or other manufacturers nowadays? What we found out is that the BambuLab's lineup is a very smartly thought through one. The A1 and P1 series are covering the beginners, enthusiasts and also the pros at the same time. As quality and print speed wise, is the X1 Carbon still at a good place in the community? If your printer had on a regular basis the needed maintenance that is, there aren't many other printers that will output a faster print time and keep the quality high at the same time. For instance, Creality has hit the market with the K2 Plus flagship printer, which is supposedly be a head-on-head competitor to the X1 Carbon combo, but we are still waiting to review that machine. Since the Creality's K1's launch didn't go so seamless, we are hoping that the K2 lineup will be a better one. At this moment, the feedback of the first adapters is pretty good, with here and there some quality issues, like the feet of the machine being broken off at arrival. Apparently, Creality is aware of that issue and are working on a solution. Not long ago, FLSun has also hit the market with their flagship S1 3D printer, but what we are more interested in is their T1 Pro machine. It has been sold for $399 US and €429 for a few days. For a Delta printer with that caliber and also being equipped with an enclosure, is that price really unbeatable for sure. Good news is that we are getting one soon and will be able to compare it to the rest of our printer lineup. So getting back to the X1 Carbon, what about the longevity? The carbon rods on the X-axis will wear out eventually, and so does the pulleys in time. What is a worrying factor is that some of these pulleys are non-replaceable ones, at least for now. Good news is that BambuLab is coming up with a solution for this issue. They have redesigned the XY gantry assembly so that in the near future this part will be replaceable, which is great news for the X1 Carbon owners. The X1 Carbon is in our opinion a little overpriced at the moment. If you compare it to their P1 series, P1S is at a very nice value at this moment. That is why if I wanted to get another enclosed BambuLab printer, it would have been a P1S. As for this week, there are super deals on the official BambuLab website with amazing discounts. Check out the links in the description below.
Introducing PCBWay.com, a place to find a solution for all your electronic needs. PCBWay is the leading store in making custom PCBs, CNC millings, 3D printing, and much more. Get an instant quote for your custom PCB right now. You can also participate on the 7th Project Design Contest to win amazing prizes. Check out PCBWay website to find out more.
So for the X1 Carbon AMS combo, you pay €1,249, and for the P1S combo, you pay €759. If you wanted to get a BambuLab printer, now it's the time. So let's talk about their upcoming flagship 3D printer. I have a fairly good idea with what they will come up with. A bigger printer between 324mm to 336mm on the build plate, a redesigned AMS which will most likely be a hybrid model of the current AMS and the AMS Lite, with much shorter travel distances for the filament path, probably made through with more than one PTFE tubes going to the tool head. I don't see BumbuLab coming with tool changer at this moment. They will most likely use their current technology and enhance it to be able to print more efficiently. There will be innovative technologies baked into this new printer as well. I'm thinking of a heat chamber, 0 degrees on the build blade printing, nozzle camera, RGB LED lighting with color changes depending on the print state, easy replaceable hot ends, and of course AI. Whether the AI will be a nice top up to all this or not is not a certainty. What we do know is that BambuLab will reach out to the top end users with this new printer. It's not a replacement for the X1 Carbon as far as we know. So if you like what the X1 Carbon can do, then you should still consider getting one right now, since the prices of the promotional deals are really on point. Maybe BambuLab is trying to make some space for the new printer. We do hope that the new AMS will have a built-in dryer and more rigidity baked into it. The AMS that the X1 Carbon uses falls a bit short in that aspect. Certainly there are some improvements that the new AMS could have, like filament distance counter, filament dryer, filament weight scale, and maybe even a cute LCD screen to top it up. I hope you guys are also very excited for the BambuLab's new printer. We surely are. And when it hits the market, we most likely will have it reviewed on the channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to get more content like this in the future. Bye!